I want to start with a few challenges facing our farmers, as it has been clear in the introduction that the infrastructure is one of the major challenges facing our farmers in Western Equatoria. We have 60 feeder roads, and more than that. These 60, I'm giving the statistic to you, is because I had moved in those 6 feeder roads, checking the farmers, having meetings with them. That is the evidence. I had recorded in my record. Sometimes I get stuck and the farmers will come and pull my vehicle to let me go. So these are the critical challenges facing farmers in Western Equatoria. Secondly, the issue of seeds and tools. As we have stated, the partners. The development partners, they take seeds and tools at their leisure time, not timely. If they were to be around here, or if some of them are around here, for the 4 years I've spent in Western Equatoria, I've never received a tool or a seed in time. Of course, for us in the ministry, based on our policy, that the first 2 months, January and Feb, they are the preparatory seasons. Because the rainfall in Western Equatoria, it is different from other states. It is started earlier and ends late in December. That means we have 2 seasons in Western Equatoria for farmers to farm. So when the tools are coming late, like up to now, the tools are not yet delivered to the states. How could we expect a farmer to perform his duty? That's why I came out with a certain policy, a small policy, local, that we are not interested in seeds being brought to us at the late hours. It looks like a post-mortem seeds. What do I do with it if the time is over? As well as for the second season, they will distribute tools or seeds in September. One should have been earlier in June, so that you prepare in July, August, you start planting what you want to plant. These are the challenges facing the farmers in Western Equatoria. And we do not stop there. We prepared ourselves for the exit strategies in finding solutions to these problems. The first solution was to encourage seed producers. Those producing seeds locally, we encouraged them and motivated them through other partners who are not FAO, who are not being supported by the African Development Bank or any bank else. Through small partners, we came with a resolution that let us educate, train people on how to produce the local seeds around. And indeed, we have a good number of the farmers who are producing our seed locally. 3 years ago, sample was taken to New York to be tested, so that they wanted to silence the ministry not to talk anymore. Luckily, when the city went to New York, WAP came and they said, the maize of Western Equatoria, it is #1 in brightness. I think this credit goes to the Ethiopians, because he was an Ethiopian who did not want to seek and hide. He was open in New York. And he wrote me directly that congratulations to you. Now South Sudan can become the maize producers, the seed producers. Because the quality of your maize is number one in brightness. We were expecting an award for that, but in vain. Nothing was done. We said, although FAO did not find a market first, but we managed. Some years back, our seeds were bought by our brothers in Torit, and even somewhere else. We are progressing in seed quality. We have enough seed. If you want it to be enough, I can call them there so they can deploy it to you and deliver it to your location where you are. But we need more support. That's why I was saying yesterday, we need the partners who will come and emerge or amalgamate with the local investors who are on ground. We did not hand there, we proceed because we had a challenge. And I decided to register all the farmers who is calling himself a farmer must be registered. And I registered them 575 individual progressive farmers. And unfortunately, the Agriculture Bank in Juba here, they deceived me by saying we have a quota for the farmers, and our president, thanks be to him, who approved money last year to be given to the farmers. And our people, only 3 people or 4 people received the loan, the bank loan. And this money was approved by His Excellency, the President Salva Kiir Mayardit, after the declaration of South Sudan must become self-reliant in food security. Only few people received this money because it was divided according to the region: Greater Upper Nile region, Greater Equatorial region, Greater Bahr el Ghazal region. And people were appointed for this. And we received, only 5 people received the money, and they informed me about it. And I told them that there is not much thanks in receiving. There is much thanks in giving. If you are giving, you thank God for that. We did not stop there. We continue to look on how we should create or initiate agriculture investors. So far now, we have 15 agriculture investors. These investors, and I told them, I will only register you as local agriculture investors if you have 150 fadan. Sons and daughters of Western Equatoria came from America, from Australia, from somewhere else, and they started investing. And include those who had been within Yamio. One of them is Gabi Matthew, who is the owner of a tourist hotel in Yambio. Last year, indeed, he farmed. If you want to visit his farm, you may not be able to move footing. He had to drive you from the central point to the last point and where you want to. If you want to move, you may spend 6 hours moving footing. And these are the local investors. So, some of you are international investors. Please, you are invited to Western Equatoria, include ambassadors, to come and see this farm. The philosophy is we want to make integrations, true partnership in investment. We did not end there. we proceeded to the group farmers. And we registered group farmers who are now 515. All these plans, the exit plans, it is to counter the challenges we are facing. But still, there is one major challenge, the question of feeder road, the trunk road. Why? This question should be, I hope if a minister of road and bridges should be here. Why people are neglecting Western Equatoria state? And we all know that the paradise written in the Bible, it is physically existing in Western Equatoria state. Why? My appeal goes to those in decision making on roads and bridges. Our trunk roads, please, open for us the big one. When investors come, then we will show them, we will give them places, in the bush places, so they will be able to open the feeder roads there. We want to feed our brothers and sisters who are dying in Juba here. Some people are hungry. And I was surprised and shocked last night to see a piece of banana is 2,000. And while in my house, I just put the heap, not only one piece. You eat, if you are satisfied, leave it, you go. Why our brothers are dying in Juba while the food is available? Why? So these are the few challenges that I have. That as a farmer, I have to talk on the behalf of my brothers and sisters who are back at home.